I've worked with over 11,290 high ticket clients that pay me between 2K and 60K for my services. I'm not an influencer, I don't have a gigantic following, but I know a thing or two about generating high paying customers from the internet. In the next 5 minutes, I'm going to teach you a couple of really powerful insights that will allow you to generate high paying clients this week. So listen carefully. The first one is to think smaller, not think bigger about the amount of clients that you actually need. I want you to think about this. You need 500 clients to become filthy rich. Just imagine 500 clients paying you every single month. It would radically transform your life. You don't need tens of thousands of clients. You need 500. So I want you to focus on 500. So the first thing that I want you to do is to think smaller, not think bigger. When you think smaller, you end up focusing more. You don't get as overwhelmed. And one of the most important things in business is the signal to noise ratio. Signal is your focus, noise is overwhelm. Noise is distraction, social media, limiting beliefs, all of that stuff. When you signal in on I just need 500 clients, that allows you to become way more focused rather than intimidated about a big goal. Number two, this is an absolute game changer, is to produce content for your market, not for your mates. I know that sounds incredibly simple, but when most people post on social media, they're trying to impress their friends, their crush, their partner, their parents, or the people that they went to school with. The fact of the matter is, none of those people are going to buy from you. None of them. So let's use Instagram as an example. If you go to a holiday resort and you're sitting at the edge of the pool and you take a photograph with you and a glass of champagne, I'm going to give you the difference between somebody that utilizes social media tactfully to get clients and somebody that just uses it to post to look good. Here's the difference. Somebody that wants to look good will go and get the champagne and take the best photograph that they can. Maybe with their legs or their feet, who cares? Somebody that is tactful about social media will take a photograph of the champagne in the best setting that they can find that shows aspiration. Remember, your clients aren't just buying from you because you're relatable. They're buying from you because you're aspirational. You're a role model to them. You've not only been where they've essentially been, but you've overcome it, conquered the monsters, conquered the demons, and now got out the other side and actually won at life. And they'll put in a little note, whether it's on the picture or after the picture. This lifestyle was built with X, and that's the very thing that you're selling. This lifestyle was built from doing great work with X. And they'll humbly brag and flex about their system. They'll humbly brag and flex about their experience, their skill set, or the actual thing that makes them successful. Or they'll do it in another creative way and they'll say, celebrating our 1,000th client or 50th client that's done this, or 10th client that's done this, or celebrating a big week helping clients do X. Or they'll talk about some limiting belief that they had before. 10 years ago, I could only dream of this. I was doing this, 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 and this, but now I'm finally doing this. The biggest thing that changed for me was this. So they'll actually provide a snippet of value, or they'll provide a snippet flex or aspirational statement that makes their market go, that's the person that I want to work with. And they'll blend it in with their content. Because if you're producing content and it's just like looking good, it doesn't do anything. You've got to connect the dots between looking good and actually being good and positioning yourself as a key person of influence. We've got two lessons so far. Shrinking your thinking down to focus on just 500 customers, and shrinking it down to actually going, you know what? If I've already got 1,000 followers, I just need to literally monetize 500 of them. If you've ever spoken in front of 100 people before, it's loads. If you've ever spoken in front of 500 people, it's quite a lot. The third and final biggest lesson is this, is when you look at selling something to customers, what is the real reason why they're stuck? Most entrepreneurs think that they struggle with marketing. They struggle with making sales and making money. No, they don't. All of the marketing stuff, sales stuff, customer success stuff is actually easy. The real reason why business owners struggle with marketing and getting sales is because they're afraid of being seen, they're afraid of being criticized, they're afraid of saying something wrong, and they're afraid of looking stupid. And as a result, they don't post. On top of that, they're afraid of failure. So they're afraid to spend money on ads. Why? If it doesn't work, I'm going to look stupid. If it doesn't work, then I'm going to be at risk. And as a result, they don't do anything. So it's actually the belief behind why they're struggling. Why do people struggle to lose weight? Why do people struggle to lose body fat? They know they need to cut their calories and they need to exercise more, but they're afraid to adjust their eating habits because it's going to disrupt their social life. It's going to disrupt how their partner sees them. They're afraid that they're going to have to prioritize time and go to the gym and take time away from their kids. They're going to have to prioritize time and do it after work. They're going to have to start doing things that they didn't need to do. So the most important thing is actually talking to that core limiting belief. You're not struggling with leads, you're struggling with being seen. You're struggling to lose fat because you're afraid of disrupting your lifestyle, getting out of your comfort zone, and offending the people that you hang around with at the weekend. The real reason why you're not achieving X is because, and you can frame this in so many different ways. I'm seeing a trend where so many people are struggling with X, and they think it's this, but it's actually that. And here's the big kicker. This is worth a lot of money. Please listen to this very carefully. The reason why we often don't post that stuff is because it doesn't get engagement. Why does it not get engagement? Because people don't want to like or admit that they're struggling with a pain. But you know what? This is what also creates a conversation in private, which creates the opportunity for a sale, the opportunity to help someone. And everybody wants to post look good, feel good content that gets likes and followers and views, but it does all for conversion. You got to ask, why are you on social media? Are you on social media to look good in front of your mates, or are you on social media to drive conversion, drive sales, so you can bank a load of cash, buy investments, and live a killer lifestyle? That's why I built the social media. I'm not on it to look good. I'm in it for business. I'm also on it to connect with old friends and old relationships and share my work with other people so that they can do the same. That's what you need to know. And that's how you're going to monetize a lot of cash. That's how you're going to really change your life and the people that matter to you the most, rather than just trying to look good, chase views, chase followers, and all that kind of stuff. Those are 3 very powerful tips. Use them. If you want more tips like this, click the link below, get on my newsletter. If you want to know more about it, link is in the show notes.